A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Miami Dolphins and the Atlanta Falcons. Myers to get this one going. And we're underway in Atlanta. Starting from the 5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Downfield, and Tislau has it. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
Stop 50, stop.
Now Daniel's off the play action. And he breaks up that throw for the moment. A good defensive play as we hear what this flag's about. So they let 1st down stand since it worked out well for him. The penalty declined. That brings up 2nd and 10. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Throw is there for a long day Hansen. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They strike for 23 yards. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And he will take this across. Touchdown Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead right away. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Now after that snap, there's an injured Dolphin still out there. So we're going to get a stoppage here as they go out to look at him.
Ready.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go, set. 60 ready.
First down on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Good hit on the ground here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Here we go, ready.
Another one for Gibbs. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Let's go now.
Running the throw here on 3rd. Completed to his running back. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here.
Yellow, 22, set, go.
Running for it. Here's Gibbs. That'll be the 1st and more. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons finish off their opening drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Point after up and good for Myers. And the Falcons start off well to tie things 7-7.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. At the 20. And he does. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Kick get taken back, partner. Let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10.
Set, ready. Red.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go. Ready.
Young on the play action. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Well secured by Brandon Cooks. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Falcon first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And they send him out of bounds right as he was coming up to that marker block. It's going to be 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
Less than a yard.
Check, smash. Set.
Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. And this one had no chance, hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down. So 2nd and inches, they took their shot, Brock. They threw the football, as a lot of teams are going to do in that situation. But it backfires as the 3rd down run gets turned away.
You know what that effort creates, Kate? That creates that offensive coordinator never taking a shot again on 2nd and inches.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Jason Myers lining up for the field goal try. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that 1st quarter. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this.
Ready, set.
Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, Daniels escapes the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Into the hands of Ganson. And they make the tackle at the 38. So 20 yards on that play. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him to route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Here we go. Here we go.
To the air again. Daniels. Chased out to his right. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at him, just put his little hand right out there and just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
Get it.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. On the move, hit it right. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins now lead by 10. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. You got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
This makes it up to the 25. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. On play action, here's Young. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. They've got first down here from the 36.
At the 36-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Finds him on the crossing route. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Again, left side for Gibbs. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown! The Falcons make it a one-score game in the first half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Falcons cut the lead down to 4.
Falcons 17. Jason Myers set to kick off.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Has this at the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. He's got it on the bootleg. Buying some time left. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something, but go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. And he will not get them to that marker. Heck, all they can do is get back to the line. Fourth down.
Bryce Behringer in punt formation.
Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Set, ready. 60 red. Set.
A start on the ground with Gibbs. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They've got first down here from the 36.
Check view. Let's go. Set.
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. He's got room to roam. Here he goes again. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get some late points and the lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Going after up and good for Myers. And the Falcons push their lead to 3.
Dolphins 21. Jason Myers set to kick
Here's
off.
Myers now to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's going to be first down Miami. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
19, 18, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Nothing, 19.
Daniels from the pistol. Connects on the crosser. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
That's another
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 19 tight. Hey, check that.
Daniels now on first down. Sends this to the end zone. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway.
Ready?
Hampton can't push it across. They make the stand, and it looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, second and goal.
Let's go. Let's go.
Daniels now to the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force third and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone.
Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. The rookie from Ohio State takes it away. It's a foot race. And he brings it back to the pick six and the Atlanta touchdown.
This offense had time to go through the 5 stages of grief by the time that interception reached the other end zone cage. Denial when they saw it picked off. Anger's return picked up steam all the way through to some reluctant acceptance as they just watched the celebration unfold in the wrong end zone.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons make it a 10-point ball game.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Here's a return from the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Buffalo 18. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18, Pioneer. Ready?
Daniels coming back after that pick. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jair Brown has it. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scary. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore, Peyton, play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
Here we go. Here, blue striker. Ready?
Back to throw it. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off by Eric Kendricks. And this is going to be a pick six. He is in for the Miami touchdown. You get a pick six. You get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple? That's a cake.
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins cut it to a field goal game. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
There's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce into your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that set you up for success.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Cut 19.
Daniels. That's caught. He found some space. And he gets this down near the 30.
You know, Ken, you often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
79 Broncos.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Going all the way to the end zone here. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing block. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
To throw again on 2nd down. Daniels. And they get to him again. Dose of the hurry up here.
60, 60. 60 Driver 60.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead's 7.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Good work so far. He's got room. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
I just love to see that. I love to see the momentum created out of the great special teams play. Look at the fist bumps. Look at the little pats on the butt. Look at the little more juice this offense has now. Set up with great field position.
Left side into the hands of Warren. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Ready. 52 blue. Set.
Out of the gun, Young. That's going to be caught by Cooks. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Young on the play action. Ball is caught. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Falcons take a 13-point lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Daniels setting up the play action. That was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Cowboy 79 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Second down and 10. Daniels forced out to his right. He's running with it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins shrinking the lead some in the third.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Dolphins 38.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10.
Set, ready, ready.
Looking to throw, Young. They left him wide open. It's complete. The 30. Gets the 10. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 13-point lead. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
Okay, ready.
One trips left here as they get set. First and 10.
19 Lions.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. That's caught by Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Tackle made right around the 26. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is a Dolphins first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Daniels on first down. Vacates quickly left side. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, and discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
On second and 10 now, Daniels has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
18 Rattler, 18. Here we go, here we go. W Lions, Panther 11, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Going on first down, Daniels. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Again, Daniels to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up. It cost him that catch.
Got his man. It's Golden. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. All set now. 1st and 10.
That's another Dolphins first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Daniels from the pistol. Completed to his running back. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he goes out of bounds. What a play to end this 3rd quarter. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Falcons with the ball. They're leading, but not by a ton. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Striker, 3 opposite, black 40, 10.
Again, it's Gibbs. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Come on, set. Ready.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. This is going to go as a pickup of 4. 2nd and goal coming up.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Check pink. Set. Ready.
Trying to run with Gibbs. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Tough one to retain through that hit. And that forces them to 4th and goal. An important attempt coming up here for Jason Myers. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Myers' kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Curve 19, curve 19. 19 Lions, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, Warriors, 70. Check.
Kick the running back in motion. On 1st down, here's Daniels. He's going deep this time. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. And he will slide down just a little bit shy of getting that first down. But to avoid the hit, smart play there. That's going to set up 2nd and 1 at most.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins making a 4-point game here in the 4th. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins cut it to a field goal game. Always set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On play action, here's Young. That's Gibbs out of the backfield. And he'll get it up to the 44.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches. Gibbs now from the gun. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Going just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Ready. Check right. Hut.
They'll go right side with Gibbs. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Ready.
Young working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's a gain of 1.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons only up by a few.
Ready, set.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Ready. Check, set.
Back to throw it. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
Looking to throw. He connects downfield. And he's going to have the Falcons 1st down. And Brock, that should clinch them this victory.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Set, hut.
Off the gun they go with Gibbs. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Right.
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. Running in the red zone. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. Pretty good field position waiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Daniels now. Trying to push deep downfield. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
Hey, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 60 Bobcats. 19 Tigers. Warriors 70.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. This is caught inside the 15. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
And he connects there, so now another kick from them. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th. Oof, their comeback hopes are dwindling by the 2nd, but any path to victory starts with a successful onside try here. And the Falcons are all over the kick. That should just about wrap things up here. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Let's go now.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down.
Set.
Here's a design run. So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us. D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the 2nd half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see. Wake up and I found out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light out? Yeah, did it find out? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see. It felt so real, but now I plead, just take the deal. I promised you a contract. I promised you a contract.
Yeah. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare was demons really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, you ruin the vibes and sucking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters. The demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through code and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been healing, building, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a cook in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions. Go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause. We different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes. I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force. Just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Think they girls don't be. If you didn't know, they be better than us. Seen everything, and you know she got 'em beat. 'Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be side of.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Houston Texans and the Los Angeles Rams.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. We're ready to start year two together in the booth. Off we go from Southern California. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Hazel Tootin. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Come on.
Right back to Tootin. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. From 23, here's second down and a yard.
Here we go.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. That is caught at the 3. Daniels take it on in. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown, Houston. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown.
Texans 7, Rams nothing.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, this is Blake Corum. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
I just want to rock. I just want to rock.
Go! Ready, right?
They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Kalen Bullock there on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Let's go now. Ready.
Once again, it's Corum. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
Tackle at the 25-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
Ready.
To throw, here's Willis. That'll be intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Ohio State.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Texans first down.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
He's close to a first down. A gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds. But after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Here now, 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And he's in. Touchdown, Texans. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game.
The kick is good.
But I think these guys were ready for week 1 to get started. I mean, we see teams kind of limp their way into the regular season, and they don't find their form until a couple weeks in. But they didn't play a ton in the preseason, but that's 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. And let's all say, what the heck does the preseason even mean?
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
They'll start this on the ground with Corum. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
And the Rams.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
Go.
They'll stay on the ground with Corum. And he ran right through one tackler, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground, about 7.
44-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple.
Here we go, here we go.
A run out of the gun with Corum. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Quora. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and a yard.
Go! 72. Roll, go!
We'll try and run it here with Quora. And he's going to be taken down here. Pretty good spot, though, yes. He's got it. That's a first down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Taken down at the 41. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 9.
Ready? 19, Tiger,
Willis now to throw. Going for it all. That is brought in. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Rams. 36 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in the back spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play. We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good.
To the goal line and in. Blake Cora. Touchdown, Rams.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Their own 26-yard line.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain there of 11. First down for Houston.
First down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Getting out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. 37 yards.
Come on.
Play action. Here's Daniels. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
26-yard line.
Cornerbacks are drafted for their coverage ability. We see it year in and year out. Teams want to fortify their pass defense. But when they can come up and run support, it's just an added bonus for a defense. And this young rookie, he was one of the best picks available last year's draft, and we can see why.
It is 3rd and long.
18, Rattler.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. This is caught at 2. And he is out of bounds. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. That's Ibuka in motion.
18.
Man in motion, heading left. Tootin is into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
On the return, here comes Corum. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Let's go now.
Throwing, Willis. It isn't good. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Crack all 80. Ready.
Throwing, Willis. He's going to look for the home run ball. And this will be incomplete.
And I think at this point here, 2nd quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here, they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
Daniel Whelan.
On 4th down, Daniel Whelan is on to punt. That's fielded at about the 18. This winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line.
Their own 44-yard line.
Warriors 70. Hey, go.
On play action, Daniels. Got an open downfield on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. 31 yards.
Let's go. Ready.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. As the clock is up, 21 seconds to go until halftime.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Throwing is Daniels. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this 1st half. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in with Tootin. He will take this one across into the end zone. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Houston. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown here in week 1.
Texans 28, Rams 7. Cairo Santos
halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. On the return, here comes Corum. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard
happy I made it. From the cat by the bar to the good life. Moved out the hood, now you tryna pull me back.
Get it.
Now Willis. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this 1st half. Second down and 3.
Let's go now.
Willis now to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That one underthrown and intercepted. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final play here in this 1st half. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. On the return, here comes Corum. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Ready? So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground is Corum to start the drive. Peeling forward for maybe a yard. Walter Nolan in there on the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down and 7.
Outside, so I'm staying this side. Show you would not buy to the food.
Ready? Pass the 60. Go.
Here's Willis. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. A rookie from Georgia, Jalen Walker, paying immediate dividends with a sack in his 1st NFL game. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Come on. Ready?
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put 2 guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
And he is not going to get away. He might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Daniels now going to look to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
16 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
The defense bringing them out. No gain. Back to the original line of scrimmage.
Down behind the line of
So
scrimmage.
the key to these off-tackle style run plays, Mike, is you can't allow penetration. You cannot allow the defenders to get in your backfield, because when they do, the play really has no chance and you end up going backwards.
Third and 11. Now Daniels. Got a man. It's Ibuka. Complete. And he will score. Emeka Ibuka. Touchdown Texans. For Ibuka, 26 total touchdowns in Ohio State. And now the rookie has number 1 in the NFL. A big hole. He's to midfield. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. On the return, here comes Corum. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Down. Ready.
Now he gives to Corum running right. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. Third down coming up.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper.
Touchdown, Houston.
Well, the quarterback trying to find somebody open there, but that time, instead of finding his running back, it goes back the other way for a defensive score.
Mike, I think this is just one of those cases where the quarterback's just a little too casual with the throw. He kind of goes to his running back late on the check down. He never sees the defender until he's chasing him on his way for the touchdown.
On the return, here comes Corum. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
To throw is Willis. There's the big tight end, Bant. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Willis. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the
Maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. As complete, he finds Brian Thomas. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
Well, surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers left for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation.
Here we go.
For this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
They'll throw here on third and short. Under pressure, now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line.
It feels like they needed that sack. This entire drive feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
And this is incomplete.
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar.